Spurs fans, March Madness is over, so it's time for a too early, too soon San Antonio Spurs mock draft. Either way, we're talking Spurs.
Go, Spurs, go, 'cause the Giants stay.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Hope you're having a great day. Just a heads up, Area 51 will be likely out tonight. That is Stephon Castle and Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox, it's your team. Show us what you got, and I think he'll step up. That being said, some of you have been talking about the future with the Spurs. TSR, what about the upcoming draft, the expansion draft, all that stuff? I was like, you know what? Let's just crack that crystal ball out and take a look into the future. We're going to take a look at this year's draft and do a mock draft for the 4 picks we have. Which 4 picks? These right here. And of course, these picks could and will likely change before the draft. But at the time of this video, we have pick number 20. That is courtesy of the Atlanta Hawks swap. The Hawks are much better than I think anybody expected this year. Trading Trae Young was the best thing ever for that franchise, at least at this moment. And then round number 2, we have picks number 35, 42, and 44. I will say it is highly unlikely the Spurs will draft 3 guys in the second round this year. I'll go ahead and do it since we're doing a mock draft. But no, I don't think we're taking 3 guys. Heck, we didn't even use our 1 second round pick from last year. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, I'm done. All right, let's get this thing started. Let's get it started in here. All right, I already got us up to our picks, so we're not here all day waiting for Fanspo to simulate the first 16 picks. And at pick number 20, we want to take the best player available, but also a position of need. And we actually killed 2 birds with 1 stone here. Hans Steinbach is available out of Washington. Wrong Husky, but he's a Husky. Power forward center, 6'11". I see quite a few people looking around, mocking him as high as 10. A lot of people has him a lottery pick. So to get him at number 20, I think that's a pretty good pick, and that's who I'm going to pick. Kelly Olynyk, Mason Plumlee, and Bismack Biyombo. Probably not going to be back next season. Yeah, scouting reports say he's an elite rebounder, good passer, good screener. He can't shoot, so he's more of an old school center, but I am taking him with our first pick, our only pick, in the first round. Now we're going to have to wait for things to simulate a bit. We'll see who goes from here. Our next pick is at pick number 32. Oh, I got to confirm it. Well, a live mock draft. I'm going to make a few mistakes. And actually, while I'm doing this, of course, please let me know if you think there's anybody I'm missing out. Is there somebody else you would have taken at pick number 20 when we get to our second round picks? I'm probably not going to know a lot of these guys. So, if you see me take somebody, certainly let me know in the comments. TSR, why did you draft this guy? You could have taken that guy, and that guy is better than this guy. When will that guy be better than this guy? Soon. I don't even know what I just said, but our pick is coming up. All right, who do we have on the board so far? A bunch of names I don't recognize. Okay. Oh, wait, pick 35. I said 32. My bad. Pick 35. 35, 42, and 44. JT Toppin, by the way, I saw that name. Is he related to Obi Toppin? Brother? All right. On the board, we have a point guard. No, we do not need more guards. Then we have a 7'1" center, another point guard, a 6'6" shooting guard. Do we draft another big with pick number 35? Tomislav, if that guy, if it's itch, it does it itch? What do we have to say about him? How old is he? He is 7'1", 255, 21-year-old, so he's a little older as a rookie. He's all over it. Look at where he's on the big board. He is all over the place. ESPN has him at 36. That's the board I'm using. Fanspo has him at 69. And Fanspo also has him at 10. Why do you have 2 Fanspos? One. Wow. All right, so this dude is all over the place. Matt has him at 43. Rasmus has him at 59. John has him at 39. Anastasis at 29. It's always the later round picks that are the hardest, Spurs fans. Who else do we have sitting down here? Instead of just looking at the guys that are right in front of me, if we scroll down a little bit. I'm going to do it. Because sitting there at number 40 is 6'8" small forward power Alex Karaban out of UConn. Let me check his projections real quick. He's probably a little bit all over the place based on, actually 40 people have him going around here. I'm going to do one for Miss TSR. We've drafted back-to-back Huskies. One from Washington, one from UConn. Alex Karaban, Welcome to the San Antonio Spurs. You are reunited, and it feels so good with Stephon Castle. You know what? You might have immediate chemistry on the court. That might not be the worst thing. All right, we have 2 more second-round picks. Boogie Flan. That is a great name. I got to pay attention to these names. All right, so now I guess we're just going depth here. Probably another big would make sense since the aforementioned bigs I talked about, Plumlee, Olynyk, and Biyombo. At least 2 of those guys would be gone. Maybe all 3. Maybe Biyombo sticks around as a locker room guy, but I do think the Spurs will move on from all 3. All right, Mohamed Silla, 6'10" center, so he's a little undersized for his. I'm thinking big guys because we need big man depth, which is why the Maxime Reynaud non-pick last year hurts even more. 43 and 105. No reports. All right, I don't. Sorry. One take TSR. I shoot these on my break. I can't redo it. I want this dude just for his name. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not going to draft him right now, but if he's still there at pick number 44, Magoon Gwath is just Magoon for 3. Probably not, but shooting guard. More guards. You guys know these players at all? I don't. Clearly. Is there anybody here that's... What the heck? Look at this dude's big board. 9, 10, and 41. What is going on with Braden Burries out of the Arizona Wildcats? 6'4", 205-pound freshman, 19 years old. What? Daniel has him at 25. All the things in NBA has him at 9. Cooper Flagglazer has him at 10. You know what? I'm a brisket for the biscuit. This guy on some boards is a lottery pick. Is it the right pick? I don't know. Braden Burries, the double B, your San Antonio Spur. All right, I'm going to keep my promise with our last pick. How could I not go with Magoon Gwath? That sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons character name. I know I'm being silly on this one, but I don't know any of these guys. Do I know any of these guys? I know Solo Ball. I'm going to know the UConn guys, obviously. I'm going to do it. Let's pull him up real quick just before I draft him. Let's see where he is on the boards, if he's on the boards. 70, 47, and 108. Okay. That's not great. Real quick, any other bigs on the board? Let's look up Mohamed Silla. Did I already look him up? I don't remember. This is a live draft, one take. All right, he's right where he should be. I'm looking for someone that maybe is dropped that might be higher up on the board. What this dude? Henry Vassell, 33, 33, 46. Oh, one more big. This guy's 7'2". All right, I'm going to go with my gut so I can yell it out when he gets a thunder dunk of justice. Magoon! Can he hit threes? Probably not. All right, there's my draft. It didn't go exactly as expected. I knew who I was getting in the first round. We don't need to watch this anymore. The second round picks were obviously just me winging it. That being said, I like our first round pick. I don't know a lot about him except what I've seen in scouting reports. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback on him. Our second round picks, actually I think Caravan in second round would be pretty decent. And as our other picks, those are just throw them at the dartboard, see what happens, put them in the G League, put them in Austin, and then we'll go from there. So guys, drop a comment down below. How did I do? Did I blow it? Who would you have picked instead of the guys that I just picked? And how many of the second round picks do you think we'll actually use in this year's draft? I say 1. I think we'll use at least 1. I'd be shocked if we use 2, and I will literally fall off my couch if we use all 3. I will, of course, still be live tonight for the Blazers and Spurs at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Area 51 may be out, but TSR will be here. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel. Subscribe to become part of our awesome Spurs community. I thank you, and as always, go Spurs Go.